Hello everyone, Onlydraven here again, and today we're doing another tutorial in Minecraft Sky Factory 5. Today we're going to be showing you a simple setup to how to auto-produce netherite. Netherite is a challenging resource to get a hold of sometimes, and something that you're going to need in a lot of the real harder recipes in the game, and this setup will allow you to relatively semi-automate that process. Now, if you find this video helpful and you like it, please be sure to click like. But most importantly, please remember to hit that subscribe button, so that way you can see all my videos and tutorials as they come out. All right, so a couple things we're going to need today. First of all, we're going to need a campfire. And a campfire is going to be 3 wooden logs, 3 sticks, and a coal or charcoal. Next, we're going to need an unfired crucible, which is going to be 7 porcelain clay. And then we're going to take that unfired crucible and we're going to cook it in like a smelter or anything, and that's going to give us a fired crucible, the finished product. Next, we're going to need a solidification chamber, which is 2 lapis blocks, a nether quartz, 2 glass blocks, a compressed cobblestone, and 3 obsidian pressure plates. And last, we're going to need a crushing macerator, and that is going to be 4 compressed cobblestone, 2 stone cutters, 2 copper nuggets, and a flint block. We're also going to be using cyclic cables, cyclic filters, and you'll need an RF power source. For this tutorial, I'll just be using flux to a flux network, but any RF source will do. So let's start by getting our campfire, crucible, solidification chamber, macerator, and a bunch of chests. Okay, this could be our basic setup. So we're going to start by placing down a campfire, and we're going to place our crucible on top of that, or fired crucible. This is what's going to produce lava for us. We're going to place a chest right here. Set it one closer. That's what's going to provide cobblestone to our fired crucible. Now, on this side, in front of our fired crucible, this is where we're going to put our solidification chamber. So leave one space, put it in there. To the left of that, we're going to put down a chest. To the right of that, 2 spaces over, will be our crushing macerator. 2 more over will be another chest. Now, over on top of our solidification chamber, we need a chest 2 up, so you can break one, set something in there, set up. And so you're going to have another chest 2 spaces above your solidification chamber. So that's the basic design of the components that we're going to be using. So we're going to go ahead and clear those out. Next, we're going to need our cables. Right? We're going to need a filtered data card. If you're not familiar with how to make a filtered data card, that's easy. It's just going to be 1 carbon paper, 2 purple dye, and 2 iron ingots. Carbon paper is just 6 charcoal and 3 paper. Pretty easy to make. You need 1 of those and 1 gold nugget. And we're going to grab ourselves some flux points. That's how I'm connecting my RF power. Okay? So, we need to put an item cable connecting this chest to our crucible. We're going to right-click with the wrench, so that way it's going to pull. Next, we're going to take a fluid cable and connect that from our crucible to the back here of our solidification chamber. That's what's going to give it its lava. Item cable will connect this chest. Item cable will connect this to your macerator. Another cable will connect the macerator to this chest. We're then going to put another cable between this chest and our solidification chamber. We want this pulling down from the chest. And then we're going to take some more item cables, and we're going to set that on top of this chest. And this is going to feed back over to the upper chest. Don't need that. And this is going to pull up from the chest. Okay? So items from this chest will go in here. Finished product will go here. Will go here. And then something is going to get pulled up into there. This is what our filter card is for. We're going to right-click with the filter card, and we're going to put a gold nugget in there. Then when we right-click on this spot, it'll give us a place to put the item cable in. Now, you have to already have changed the bottom to be able to pull. So, for example, if I get rid of this and I try to right-click on the cable, nothing happens. You have to change that, and then you have the ability to right-click on the cable and add a filter. What that did is now only gold nuggets are going to be pulled out of this chest. So the purpose here is to turn gilded blackstone into netherite. So this solidification chamber is what's going to turn items into gilded blackstone. Now that we've got everything set up, let's grab some of our resources, except for power. I haven't got that set up yet. We'll set that in here. So grab that, grab that, grab that. Okay. So we're going to add power to both our solidification chamber and our macerator. I have a flux network already set up. You can run this directly from a reactor or a generator. Any RF power source will do, but both of these blocks need RF power. You can see there's one there. See there's one there. Okay. So now that we have this kind of set up, we need our solidification chamber to start making our gilded blackstone. So we're going to go ahead and throw some cobblestone in this chest. That's going to start feeding that cobblestone directly into our fired crucible, which is going to produce us lava. Now, as you can see, it's already starting to build up in there. Next, we want to build our recipe. Okay? So to turn blackstone into gilded blackstone, inside of a solidification chamber, you put blackstone in the middle, gold nuggets up top, and gold nuggets at the bottom. Now you want to do this with a full stack, and I'm going to explain why. What this is going to do is this is going to turn this into a gilded blackstone. A gilded blackstone, when run through a crushing macerator, is going to produce golden nuggets. You see it popped in there, now it's processing. And sometimes it will give you netherite scrap. You'll hear a sound. A little jingle sound when that finishes processing. And then it will put in there. Now you don't see any gold nuggets in here, because what we did is set it up so that the gold nuggets this produces get sent right back into our system to be used again. Now this is also a way to produce gold, because you're going to use 2 gold nuggets and a blackstone to make a gilded blackstone. But you're going to get 7 gold nuggets for each gilded blackstone that you break. So you're actually profiting 5 gold nuggets every time this cycles. Now in this very first chest is where you're going to put in your blackstone. This is going to feed that in here. The reason you want to put a full stack in is because now from this point on, it's going to pull your blackstone into this spot, and your gold nuggets are going to come up and build up here, and are going to feed into here as well. So this way you don't have to worry about it messing up your recipe, like blackstone or gold nuggets going into the wrong spot. Every time one clears out, you'll notice it's staying at 64 because it's pulling a new blackstone in and it's pulling a new gold nugget in. And that's going to continue to process. And as it does, it's going to build up gold nuggets, and you will get you'll get scrap. I believe it's a 15% drop rate. So to get blackstone, there's a couple different ways, but to be honest, the easiest way that I've found is just to go in the nether. There are fortresses made of blackstone everywhere in Sky Factory 5, and you can just vein mine blackstone and bring it back by the thousands. It's very easy to do. Carry yourself a sophisticated backpack. You can carry a whole bunch, bring it back, fill it up, and it'll take a while for it to burn through all of this. Now, if you feel that your lava production is not going fast enough, you can double or triple this. You can put 2 campfires, 3 campfires, put one on each side, put another crucible up top, and then connect it, another cable pulling into this one. That'll produce lava faster. Although it's doing a pretty good job of keeping up with the lava at a 1-for-1 rate. And this will continue to process for as long as you have blackstone in that chest. Oh, there we go. We got our first netherite scrap. So you can see that this is working. Now, the only last thing to consider is that eventually this chest will fill up with gold nuggets, because you're making more nuggets than you're using. So you may need to occasionally clean out the gold nuggets in here. What I would recommend is, use a sophisticated chest, put a couple stack upgrades and upgrade the size of the chest, and it'll hold tens of thousands. You'll have a very long time before you'll have to worry. In my playthrough right now, I have this as a diamond chest with 2 diamond stack upgrades. And I've been running it for over a week and a half. This chest is full of, is also a larger chest, and I have it filled with netherite scrap at this point. And I've only got like 4 or 5 slots filled with nuggets. So upgrade the size of the chest, you won't have to worry about clogging it all. So the only thing at this point you'll have to do is occasionally fill up This and occasionally fill up your cobblestone. But you can connect this to an automated cobblestone system. I do have a tutorial showing how to do that, and I will link how to build that down in the description area of this tutorial. So if you're not sure how to automate your cobblestone, you can do that and connect this to it, and then this part will be infinite forever. You'll never have to worry about it. Okay, so this setup will give you basically unlimited netherite. I'm not going to say it's the fastest. If you want to speed it up, you can add more solidification chambers, more lava coming in, right? More macerators. I mean, you can multiple this up to speed up the process if you really need a bunch. But left alone, as long as it's got cobblestone and blackstone, you can just sit back, let this go, and it's going to produce you some netherite scrap and a bunch of extra gold nuggets for yourself to boot. So, real handy, real easy, quick to put together. Hopefully you're going to find this beneficial. Netherite not always being the easiest thing to find in Minecraft. Okay, so that's going to do me for this tutorial. If you have any questions about this one or any of my other tutorials, please be sure to put that down in the comments, and I'll do my very best to get back with you as quickly as I can, as well as any recommendations or suggestions you might have for other tutorials you'd like to see in Sky Factory 5. I'm always looking for new ideas. You can also go to my website, Onlydraven.com, and at the bottom of the homepage is a place where you can submit questions, feedback, or recommendations via email. While you're there, I recommend checking out the site. Lots of fun things there as well. But that is going to do me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.